At GAIA Africa, it's all about women.
I just believe that women can do things magically, dramatically, and they just do when they decide to do. My name is Olaton Candide Johnson, founder and CEO for GAIA Africa.
GAIA is a social and business club exclusively for top executives and high-profile women in Nigeria.
The inspiration for GAIA really came from me wanting to do two things. One is service, and the other is to establish something that other countries have that we didn't have, but that actually men had in Nigeria, but women didn't, and that's the private members club. For the women that I envisioned was to do something of very high quality.
In April 2018, after spending more than 30 years in the corporate world as a lawyer, Olaton conceived the club.
I thought that it would be fantastic to do something like this, where you have a group of women who are achievers, who are leaders in business, in the professions, in all kinds of spaces, coming together to actually do business together, or to promote each other for business, or whatever, everything in the business investment space, but also, of course, relax and have fun as well.
Today, members of the club are having a fireside chat in the GAIA Africa house. These fireside chats happen once a month and typically involve members bonding, as well as engaging in an informal conversation with an invited guest, usually a high-achieving woman.
He said to me, "Mommy, how do you run the same business for 29 years?
These chats are only one of GAIA's multiple offerings. It has a book club, an arts club, a travel club, a gourmet club, and a fitness center with member-only access.
Reach up, lower down.
But GAIA's biggest selling point is its business dining club.
And I was speaking to somebody just the other day. He said, you guys could literally rule Nigeria and rule it well. Because you have deliberately put these, women of power together. There's nothing that you can't do. The dining club has been the staple. It's kind of like the focus, the center, of the club. And the idea for the dining club is really to mix fine dining, eat and drink nice things, eat good food, drink good wine, but to talk.
The entrepreneur says to join this exclusive club, you have to send in an application through the company's website.
What makes it a premium brand is really the demographic, the senior experienced women who've had a myriad of experiences.
Beyond creating a safe space for successful business executives, Olaton says the best part of running GAIA is the people she works with.
It's very exciting because a lot of the time we are co-creating, a lot of the time we're brainstorming, a lot of the time, it's just, you decide it's 6 o'clock, time for, Jim Basil, because it's been a hard day. But yes, so that is the best part, I think, of running the club, and just bringing ideas together to do different things is really fabulous.
For the past 4 years, she has stayed true to the goal of catering exclusively to women.
I think it's really important for women to have their own space. Why? Because it's away from the glare of everything. And we actually have an honor code, which is mutual trust, integrity, and authenticity. And so we're looking for a group of authentic women. We're looking for a group of women who are actually, working hard to, to achieve what it is that they have achieved or what they want to achieve. And it's nice to just have a quiet space to just chill.
In order to keep this dream going, the entrepreneur relies on her money-making skills.
There's the restaurant, Gabi Lagos, which I have to say is open to the public, because most people tend to think because it's in the same building that it's for the club. No, it is open to the public, and we have 2 entrances, just to make that very clear. So we have Gabi Lagos, and we have, we rent out some of our function rooms, and we have, of course, massage and facial room. That's really where our income comes from.
Olaton says running a business, as well as thinking about income, can be draining.
The most challenging part of running GAIA is the economy, and the fact that it costs a phenomenal amount of money just to stay open, from power to diesel to the maintenance to just everything. It's just really, really hard. For me, it's my first foray into business. So, but we want to do everything right, and so we're going to pay our taxes, and we're going to pay whatever has to be paid. And so we find that the expenses are here, and the revenue is struggling to catch up. So that, I think, that's the most difficult part.
When tired, the entrepreneur takes breaks as much as her time permits.
Hi, so today we're at the boat club in Ikoyi.
She says this boat club is one of her favorite places to decompress.
So pre and post GAIA, this is where I would come. I would generally meet lots of people, have my meetings. Pre-GAIA, post-GAIA, it's a really nice place. It's always been a nice place to relax.
But even as she soaks in these moments of escape, these peaceful surroundings serve as a reminder that there's always room to do more.
What motivates me is the fact that I have 24 shareholders and I cannot stop because I have OPM, other people's money. So it's like, okay, when I feel tired, I'm like, okay, but they're waiting for their returns. Boom, okay, back up. Yeah. As well as the fact that I see that, the team is very sort of engaged and very diligent and very passionate. And so, I can't be down for very long. It's a members only thing tonight. Well, we want to be in other cities, other parts of Africa is where we want to go, the viable cities. And we have a few in our minds.